Historic is an overused word in football, and eternity is a concept too great for the human mind. But sometimes, you have to give in to the hyperbole. If the 7-1 was not historic, if it was not a game for eternity, then there are no words for it at all. That, at least, was how Bild saw it the morning after Germany's humiliation of Brazil 4 years ago. Without words, the headline read: Germany's loudest newspaper had been left speechless. In the Brazilian press, one word dominated the front pages: vexame, humiliation. When Germany hosts Brazil in Berlin this Tuesday, it will be more than just another friendly. If you discount the Olympic football final at Rio 2016, this will be the first time the two teams have met since that fateful night in Belo Horizonte. Predictably, the 7-1 is on everybody's lips. The result from 2014 doesn't matter anymore, said Germany's Ilkay Gundogan on Sunday. This Brazil team is a different one, and it will be a battle of equals. Brazil are among the favorites for the World Cup. Gracious though he is, Gundogan is fooling nobody. Though the team has changed, there are still several Brazil players in Berlin who were there in Belo Horizonte. Fernandinho, for example, whose farcical loss of possession allowed Germany to sweep in their fourth goal. Or Thiago Silva, who was forced to watch from the sidelines after picking up one too many yellow cards before the semi-final. Sportsmail's player ratings from the 2014 semi-final: Brazil, 4-2-3-1, Caesar 3, Macon 3, Dante 2.5, Luiz 2.5, Marcelo 2, Gustavo 3, Fernandinho 2.5, Paulinho 46 minutes, 3, Hulk 2, Ramirez, 46, 3, Oscar 2.5, Bernard 2, Fred 2, Willian 69, 3. Subs not used: Jefferson, Dani Alves, Maxwell, Enrique, Hernanes, Joe, Victor. Scorer: Oscar 90. Booked: Dante. Manager: Luis Felipe Scolari 3. Germany, 4-3-2-1, Neuer 7, Lamb 7, Hummels 6.5, Mertesacker 46, 6, Howard 6.5, Boateng 7, Schweinsteiger 8, Khedira 9, Draxler 76, Kroos 8.5, Muller 8, Özil 6.5, Klose 7, Schürrle 58, 8. Subs not used: Ziller, Grosskreutz, Ginter, Podolski, Durm, Götze, Kramer, Weidenfeller. Scorers: Muller 11, Klose 23, Kroos 24, 26, Khedira 29, Schürrle 69, 79. Manager: Joachim Low, 9. Man of the match: Sami Khedira. Referee: Marco Rodriguez, Mexico, 6.5. For those players, this is a chance to take some kind of tiny revenge for the humiliation of 2014. Yet they know that they can never truly atone. The 7-1 is simply too big, its significance so deeply etched into the Brazilian psyche. It has been coined the Mineiraço, a reworking of the Maracanazo of 1950, Brazil's other great footballing shock. Books have been written about it, and one man even decided to make a Mineiraço-inspired beer. Golda Alemana is allegedly a bitter-tasting IPA with an alcohol percentage of 7.1. 200 years will pass and Brazil will win the World Cup again, Brazil's team Dr. José Runco told German magazine 11 Freund. Yet the Brazilians will still be talking about the 7-1. Runco was the man who diagnosed Neymar with a fractured vertebrae ahead of the semi-final against Germany, and has recalled the waterfalls of tears that the young superstar shed. According to many Brazilians interviewed by German media, 7-1 has become a dark joke, a humorous byword for anything that is wrong with Brazil, from political corruption to economic hardship. How much of that is hyperbole we cannot know, but nobody who witnessed the tears shed by Brazil's fans in Belo Horizonte could deny the power of that football match. So powerful are those images that much of the game is often overlooked. The sight of the Brazilian team holding up Neymar's shirt, their emotional rendition of the national anthem, and the endless shots of weeping Brazilians were so instantly iconic that other aspects of the game were left almost forgotten. Miroslav Klose, for example, became the World Cup's record goal scorer when he slotted home Germany's second, thereby cementing his status as one of the game's unsung legends. And who remembers now the several magnificent saves which Manuel Neuer made with his side already 5-0 up in the second half? Who remembers that Brazil, led most notably by Willian, actually looked quite dangerous in the first 5 minutes? Had they snatched an opener, the excessive pre-game emotions might have been remembered very differently. Perhaps the most remarkable thing about that game, though, is the fact that the humiliation seemed to engender more mutual respect than it did ill-feeling. Germany's brilliance, but also the manner in which they carried out the destruction, earned them plaudits? At halftime, I said to the players, "We are 5-0 up, but I expect you to carry on playing with concentration, discipline and seriousness," Joachim Low told Die Welt am Sonntag in 2015. I didn't want my players to start making fun of the Brazilians in front of millions of viewers. The respect that everyone in Brazil had shown us was huge, and it was out of the question that we would try to humiliate them or play arrogantly. Somehow, even as Andre Schürrle thrashed in Germany's 7th, he did so with respect. That didn't escape the home fans, who had long since begun to applaud their opponents. Even Clovis Acosta Fernandes, Brazil's mustachioed superfan whom TV cameras famously caught clutching his replica World Cup in wide-eyed trauma, was gracious in defeat. Before he left the stadium, he gave his trophy to a German fan. "You deserve it," he told her. The unifying power of sport is another thing which is often subject to gross exaggeration. Yet sometimes, the game really does give us stories which nobody can write. Stories which are best remembered not in print but in myth, in emotion and in craftipa. Sometimes, there really are no words,